Guys, quick little video. I just want to talk to you about distractions. So, this is probably the worst distracting device thing that you can have that's going to be detrimental to your business. Or maybe even other stuff. Maybe you're a student, maybe you're studying, maybe you're going to college, maybe you're going to university, maybe you've got a YouTube channel, maybe you've got an eBay shop, maybe you've got any other type of business. But I hear a lot of people, they always say they struggle to find time to do certain activities, to do certain things. People say they haven't got time to edit YouTube videos. Other people say they haven't got time to make eBay listings. Most people, they've got like their 9 till 5 thing going on, what they're doing. Maybe they're studying, maybe they got a job. And maybe you want to set up a little side business from home. Maybe you've only got a couple of hours that you can spend. How can you be most efficient in that time and get the most amount of time done possible? Well, you have to get rid of distractions. When you're working, you're working. So when I'm working, my phone goes on silent. I put it into airplane mode. So, I've got this business app in here. So let me just show you what that app is. Pat calls it business mode because when he tries to ring me up, he can't get through. I don't even know if you can see what it's called here. But it's this little app at the bottom there. This one there, look. If I can find what the app's called, I'm going to put a link to it down below. And basically, it just stops people from being able to contact you. I hear the excuse a lot of the time from people saying, well, I've got a loved one that's ill and they might need to be able to get hold of me. Well, this app, you can put their number in the whitelist so nobody else can contact you, but they can. So pretty much what I'm trying to get at is, if you're saying you're editing like a YouTube video, I see it all the time. I see people, they've got their phone out, they've got it in front of them like this, they're editing away. Every 5 minutes, the thing pings off, and they're on the phone now. They've got to check the Instagram, they've got to check the Facebook, they've got to respond to a text. And you might think that it's not really affecting your business that much, but every time you get distracted, on average, it's going to take you 10 minutes to refocus back into the job that you're doing. And if somebody's going on a text messaging binge, you might be ping-ponging messages backwards and forwards every minute, every 5 minutes, and you're not going to get anything done. So I would say is that when you're busy on a project, is just put distractions away. Maybe you've got screaming kids. You're going to have to isolate yourself away from that, put yourself in a room, shut the door and say, this is my business time. Nobody come and disturb me. And you just have to do it. If you've got a screaming kid you've got to look after, if you've got a girlfriend or a wife or a husband that's nagging you while you're trying to work, you're not going to get anything done. And I tell people this all the time. I even tell my friends, and they just don't listen. People don't listen. They don't understand the severity of how detrimental this kind of behaviour is when you're trying to get stuff done. I found it out the long way. I found it out the hard way. Many years ago, I had a small workshop and I used to weld together these burger trailers for this burger company that built burger vans. And I used to make the chassis. And it used to take me around about 3 days to get a trailer built from scratch. Get all the steel in, cut it all up, weld it all together from start to finish, put all the wheels on, get it into a rolling flat chassis ready for the company to build their box on. Used to take me 3 days to get that built. I then lost my phone. I had an iPhone 5. I lost it. I couldn't find it. I went to my workshop without a phone, and the exact same job I now got done in I think it was around about 6-7 hours, something like that. So I could now do 2 trailers in a day. I could make 2 trailers a day, when before it took me 3 days to make 1 trailer. And that was just because I lost my phone. And I didn't even think that I used it that much. I didn't go on it that often. I maybe check Facebook every once in a while. I was checking messages. But I was a smartphone addict. And I see a lot of smartphone addicts. They're just obsessed with these things. It's always got to be there, and it's so detrimental. If you're trying to grow an eBay business and you've only got 2 or 3 hours in the evening that you can put into your eBay business, and this stupid thing keeps distracting you, you've got no hope. If you're trying to be successful on YouTube and you're trying to edit a video and this thing keeps going off, you're not going to get stuff done. And I know most of you are going to think to yourselves, well, I don't go on it that much. It's only a quick message. No, it's not just a message. It's not just the 30 seconds it takes you to respond to the message. It's the 10 minutes it now requires you to refocus back on your job. And you're probably going to mess it up. You might have to go back on yourself more. And you just won't believe. I cannot put it in words how detrimental it is. I know I keep going around in circles now. So to sum this video up, if you're trying to do a task, if you're trying to do a project, if you're trying to do your homework, if you're trying to learn something, if you're trying to study, if you're trying to make an eBay listing, if you're trying to make a YouTube video, put your distractions away. And that's pretty much all I can say. So give me a note down below. What distractions have you got? Have you got screaming kids? Have you got smartphones going off? Are you addicted to Facebook? You know, what distractions have you got? And also leave a comment down below. What can you do to stop these things? So for example, with a phone, turn it off, put it in airplane mode, get the app, maybe put it in a different room, put it away where you can't be distracted by it. I used to go on my toolbar quite a lot. On my Google Chrome, I've got all my shortcuts along the top. I used to have Facebook and Instagram there. I've taken them off now. I've deleted them because I used to go on there all the time. Every time I'm working away, editing, it's too easy to click and see what's going on. So I've taken that all away. I've turned all my notifications off. On my phone, I've got no notifications at all. So every time somebody sends me an Instagram or Facebook or something, it doesn't even let me know. And then when I'm in my own time, when I've finished working, then I can go on it in my own time and I can go through everything and answer to any messages, anything like that. You know, you want to be in charge of it. Don't let it be in charge of you. It will rule your life. It will ruin your life. And, well, if you don't believe me, you'll see. You'll never succeed at anything. If you're addicted to this, if you've got distractions going on, it's near on impossible to succeed at anything. So guys, if you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, bell button, check out some of the other videos that I've got on one of the sides here, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye!